What's up, ladies and germs? Happy New Year's. This is Mad Dog with the Mad Movie Review. Today we're going to be talking about Deadpool.
Hey, yeah, I wanna shoot, baby, shoot.
I realize it's been out of the movie theater for a long time, but I am like the last person to see the damn movie. So this is just my review on it. If you haven't seen it,
Another blast.
let's start with the cast. Stars Ryan Reynolds, Marina,
So little to say, but so much time.
Gina,
Pump, pump, let me see you jump. Shake your rump.
Brianna, Ed Skaren, TJ Miller,
Yeah, we the best. Cool and Trey, DJ Khaled.
Rachel Sheen, Stan Lee, Uhura, Jed Reese, the bad guy. And a whole shitload of others. Now, this is not the first time that Deadpool has been portrayed, which I'm glad that they kept him involved in this. It's probably one of the most awkward types of movies for me, because it is not the first time somebody has broke that barrier between the audience and the cast. There's been so many movies that's done that, but this is getting praise for having him being the first character to do it. Obviously, on the first time that he portrayed Deadpool, people were getting kind of attitude about it, saying the way that he portrayed it in that one wasn't correct with the idea of Deadpool and so on and so forth. But this movie was pretty dope. I enjoyed the hell out of it. Let's talk about it a little bit. It's directed by Tim Miller. It's written by Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick. It's based on a Marvel comic character, the same name. You know what I mean? It's a character from the X-Men films. Ryan Reynolds, like I said, he played an excellent role in the original movie where he was Wade Wilson, the comic book itself wasn't something that I dove into as much as a lot of the other X-Men characters, especially Wolverine. You know what I mean? They got that Logan movie coming out now too. Now this movie is pretty cool because it does have a lot of the elements of his previous films, making stabs about the Green Lantern's outfit and his, being animated and whatnot. It also throws another which was interesting because we already had a couple characters portray that character as in a live action movie setting, so it kind of throws me off. The movie itself was full of action, had tons of violence and cussing. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't take my daughter to see that movie in the first place. Just you know, my personal opinion of the type of movie it was. He kind of reminded me of, in this film, like a kind of like Spawn. He was actually the white version of Spawn. You know what I mean? And still kind of got that comedic, you know, dialogue to him and stuff. Like that, just like Spawn did. A love interest that he's in fear of meeting after what had happened to him because of how his appearance looks. He's pretty handy with the blade. He's been doing that since Blade, since, you know what I mean, since you know, the previous X-Men movie he was in, and like I said, he's a great action character because of that type of stuff. The love interest in it was funny because the way that they had that connection was kind of dove into every kind of holiday of them fucking, and I thought that was hilarious. And the villain, the villain reminded me so much of his old characters that he would play, like even on The Ringer with Johnny Knoxville. You know what I mean? It's hard to throw him as a serious character because he's been so funny and that and Galaxy Quest. So for me, it's just, I don't know. And then you know, obviously T.J. Miller being in it, you know, kind of the comedy relief to the comedy relief, which is fucking weird. The action scenes in it were hilarious because of the dialogue that went along with the villains and him. I don't know. You just gotta see the movie. It's crazy.